Tonto taunts out the window as we pull up on the Ave to parking lot pimp. Look at all these hoes out here. You already know your boy pushing P all through the street tonight. B says in his Bernie Mac impression. We laugh as Tonto turns from the front seat, now speaking towards me. Pass me that bug satchel from the side of you, young buck. Gotta show y'all something. Jokingly talking about his book bag beside me. You remember last week when Key was talking like them Southside niggas was talking how they'll try to do something if they catch me slipping? We stare in his direction, waiting for the point. Well, feast your eyes on this. Check it out. Bling! He laughs, sounding like Eddie when he opened his jacket on the 5 heartbeats. You got a gun, my nigga? B asked loudly with shock and concern in his voice. Fuck you mean? Hell yeah. Dang let me hold it down so these niggas don't catch us lacking. This a fucking 380. You act like I pulled out a rocket launcher or something. Scary ass. Our moment is interrupted by the universe as an expedition passes by full of niggas yelling towards our car and couldn't help but heckle to see our reaction. Crazy how we spoke the drama. They taunt as Tonto had previously done on our pull-up. These niggas stopped that truck. I'ma air that hoe out. Tonto says low to us with vengeance in his eyes. Man, chill out with all that shit. They ain't hitting on shit. I thought we was out here for the pussy, B says, trying to be the voice of reason. Nigga, you is the pussy. You just gonna let these niggas disrespect us like that? Fuck that. The truck passes by, and their laughter fades with the taillights. I exhale, thankful that the truck kept moving. I come back to my turn to enter the club's parking lot. Enters my vision. The sound of twerk music vibrates the wall as we exit the car. We step up to the door preparing to enter, where security passes us down to make sure we didn't have any weapons. We pay our fee and step inside what could be described as a dimly lit room engulfed in different colors. Bright lights, bass trembling the floor, the music filling up every space that wasn't occupied by ass and drunk old men trying to play pin of dollars on a donkey.
Mamas and wannabes, reach out in your pockets, turn the satellite 6 and get ready for a taster. K.R.E.A.M! It's K.R.E.A.M, baby. Yeah. I see why
Kiki. She wipes the chrome down with a cloth while winding her body left to right, wearing 2 gold pastries to cover her nipples, and a shiny thong to keep focused on what everyone was surely there to pay to see.
I know. She's sliding out that pole like bricks in the mall. Hey, somebody better come get your man. Losing focus.
Without hesitation, we make our way in her direction. I approach. We need to talk. Now, putting a little more emphasis on the end of my sentence. She sees the seriousness in my eyes and steps down to where we were standing looking up at her. Let's go over here and talk, she says with urgency in her voice. Fuck happened to Pete, Tonto says, standing close enough where she could hear and feel his energy without causing a scene. How the fuck would I know? Scrunching up her face while replying back. And listen, this is not the time nor the place for this. There's a lot we need to talk about, but I gotta do my fucking job. Let me work the rest of these tricks, and when I make payout, I'll be more than willing to sit down and chop it up. We looked at each other in amazement, and before we all explode in conversation, I speak. You know what? You right. We'll be outside. And we turn to make our exit. Outside the door, Tonto speaks in anger. T, what the fuck was that? You just walking out this motherfucker without answers? So I guess we supposed to just make her tell us what the fuck going on? I replied, I ain't trying to cause no mayhem, then we get nowhere. When she comes out, we gonna have our talk. My mind floods itself with thought of uncertainty. Cassandra finally speaks again. Look, I have to go. Call me when you get all this together. My mom is expecting me to get my little sister from the bus. Still sniffling, eyes puffy from the tears throughout the day. Man, take me to my car. See, I gotta get all the fucking answers for myself, Tonto says, looking at me with a look in his eyes. It's the same look he had previously given at the intersection when we passed by Dick's, and it made me think back to something I may have forgotten that day at B's house. I crank up and head back to Tonto's car. Listen, that shit you did today was beyond fucked up. You ain't even worried about me and T and all this shit. You may not give a fuck about spending the rest of your black shiny teeth having ass life in jail, but we do, B shouts at Tonto while he eats a bowl of noodles sitting on the couch. Give me the gun. I knew that night on the Ave you was gonna be on some juice shit cause you finally got a pipe. Brother referring to the 380. You got me fucked all the way up talking about give me that gun like you my fucking daddy or something, Tonto replies, staring at B with seriousness in his eyes. I apologize for putting y'all niggas in a fucked up position, but I definitely can't give you the strap now. You asking me to just walk around butt naked and let them do me without a fight at this point? B looks over at me and shakes his head. I speak. Man, so now what we gonna do? Your folks will be off work soon and it's way too hot to go back to the hood. Not to mention, you know them niggas gonna want their lick back for that shit you just did. Brody interrupts. I'm over it. We just gonna crash here for the night. And tomorrow we'll see what type of time niggas on. I'm gonna go in here and call my folks and tell them we got some school shit going on and y'all have to crash here because we riding together. Tonto, you need to call around the hood and see if the police checking for anybody off that little stunt you pulled, cause it ain't like we roll around in a fucking Benz. B always did come in the clutch when it was time to orchestrate the plan. I'm gonna go upstairs. I speak while picking up my book bag and heading towards his room. I put one foot in front of the other, making my way upwards, staring at the family photos on the wall. I approach his door and make my way inside. I enter, sit at the bottom of his king-size bed, about to turn on his 65-inch Roku TV and find some gangster shit on Tubi to watch and clear my mind. I look over to the floor beside my feet and notice a few papers that look to be dropped beside the dresser. The fact of them being there didn't seem out of the ordinary, but the name at the top catches my eyes by surprise. Cassandra Stockwell. I'm confused. What the fuck would her papers be in B room? The curiosity plays over inside my mind as we make our way to drop off Tonto. And even in that, it leads me down a deeper rabbit hole to question Tonto again. But this time with less accusations and more questions. I turn the music down a little before preparing to speak. Tonto, you remember when the Southside beef got active and you had to ready up? We looked at each other's eyes in the rearview. What's up? He replied. I then asked, whatever happened to that whoop-de-whoop you had in that bag? His face fumbles a bit, recollecting past events to deliver an answer. Shh, crazy you ask, but somehow that shit disappeared. As a matter of fact, I had fucked around and left that bag downstairs and I assumed his folks had found it. Nobody ever said anything, so yeah, I let it go. Definitely didn't want B to have some house shit going on, because me, I'm already the black sheep everywhere I go. I thought they had gave me a pass, plus It was so much going on, I figured it was for a reason. What made you ask me that? With a puzzled look on his face. I was trying to see if maybe B held onto it and somebody got the drop on him. Lion coming up with an answer that wouldn't offend him. A text alert on Cassandra's phone changes the energy. Kiki, Kiki said we should all meet at her house in a few hours. Give us some time to finish up and get home, and we can all meet there, she says with a sniffle. Bet. Well, drop me off, cause my fucking car is in the impound. Go get your sister situated. Tell her holler at your people and see what the word is on the street. And after that, one of y'all just scoop me in. We'll go get Keyside to everything. Guess I got to be B since my nigga ain't here to be the leader no more. It gets sad at the thought of it all.